Hello everyone, today it is Civil 3D tutorial that I am doing for all these 18 topics. So out of which it includes surface, horizontal and vertical alignment, corridor, modeling surface, sample lines, earthworks, cross sections, assembly, sub-assembly composer, junction design, grading, super elevation, reference files for the input of super elevations, extra widening, generating reports, output formats like KML, Google Earth file, which is a and exporting and importing strings from MX Road software, which will be used using an add-on and annotating style set files. So first, topic number 1, surface triangulation. So coming to the surface triangulation, first we have to open in Indian condition. So we will be using the Civil 3D Metric 2018 file. So we'll be opening. So I already opened the file. So in this we have to set the units to decimal meters. So please check before confirm. So this is the topographic data that I had received from my surveyor. So I had filtered all the layers and I had only used the 3D lines and 3D points. So this is the topo data that has been filtered. So this contains the 3D lines, 3D points. So for creation of the topo data, first I have to create a surface. So this is for the triangulation. So triangulation is the creation of the surface with the available topo data and 3D lines. So 3D lines are the lines that are taken for the roads, drains, and point data is for the area on the ground. So for this, first I have to go to the surface, create surface. So in this I am keeping the default values, clicking on the OK. So a surface has been created. So for this, in this particular surface, we can add the points, lines, and whatever data that is available in the topo. So this surface can be named as per our requirements. So this can be named as, I'm naming this as triangulation. I click on the OK. Now I will be adding the point data and line data to this. So for this, you have to go into this surface, created surface, definitions, drawing objects, and so this is the points. You give the group set of the points. So we can group the points data of the topo, and we can add every time. So partially data we can add it first attempt. Another set of data can be added in the future if you want. So each and everything you have to place a name. So now this will be like a point A, or we can make it as a ground points. Ground. Okay. So now we can directly select the points data. When you select all the topo, only points will be selected if you want to add the points. No lines has been selected, only points are selected. Now you can see clearly. So no line has been selected, only points are selected. So just by clicking on the enter, the triangulation for the points data will be formed. Now in the similarly we can add the break lines. So break lines also I'm adding. So I'm simply giving this adding. Click on the OK, and now similar in the same fashion we can add the lines. So now only the lines has been added. So again clicking on enter, all the triangulation has been done for the points and lines that are available from the topographic data. Now in case we have to trim the triangles as per our requirements, there are some triangulation happen in the open space by connecting all the elements to the nearby elements. Triangulation to the nearby elements. So this can be done by the editing the triangulation. So this is edit surface. So you can simply delete the lines, points. You can add the lines or they just delete points. So most of the time what will be like deleting the line. Now you can select the triangulation lines, whichever the lines you want to delete. can do the batch selection just by clicking on the right click. There is the triangulations which are not required will be disappeared. So in the similar fashion, yes, delete lines. And there is another way that you can limit it to your boundary by placing the boundary. So a boundary can be created and we can limit all the triangulation limited to boundary. So this is simple polyline we can create. And the same string can be used as a boundary string. So this is how we can create a boundary line and we can add the boundary to the data. So simply the same manner you can add boundary, and now you can see the triangulation has been limited to the boundary. Now we can switch on the layers of the topographic points by just clicking on layer, which is a cat command. So only triangulation is visible. Now for the triangulation that we had done, we can use many different styles like triangulation, contours, major contour and minor contour. So it will be showing the contours. So you can even give the color coding for the contours. So it will be very much easy for our application to identify the major contour and minor contours. And in the summary, you can go to the contour interval. We can even set the contour intervals also here. 3 meters. 1 meter. So you can see the change in the interval for the contours. So in the similar fashion, for the elevation slope bands, you can see the slope bands here. So from dark blue to the light blue, which is dark blue representing the peak highest elevation levels to the lowest elevation levels. Similarly, we can give the slope bands. You can see the dark red to the light red. So this is how the slope bands are. Slope arrows. So this is one of the good thing that by just by looking at the slope arrows we can understand how the drain patterns are in the area. So accordingly we can find out the outfall locations which will be used for the drain, based on which our element can be proposed. You can see the slope bands which, so from here this towards this direction the slope bands are showing. You can see the arrow marks. So this clearly indicates that this is the high elevated point and lower elevation is towards down towards the eastern side, southeastern side clearly. You can see the arrows. Similarly for the elevation, we can even change these colors of the elevation bands. Just by clicking on the surface properties, and we can change the colors as per our requirement. You can assign the different colors which can be easily identifiable. So based on the elevations that are having here, and we can the same way we can even give the ranges also here: 340, 360. So you can see the color coding according to the elevations that we had given. It will be showing the color coding. So in this manner we can create the triangulation, and as per our requirement we can see the contours, directional slope arrows, slopes, elevation bandwidths.